This war stops now.
You are tired of the war. I can see on your face.
End the war. Bring freedom to our people.
This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time.
Let's stop! Listen to me! Listen to me! Stop!
No. No more tricks. No more lies. Only truth.
Are you ready for a war?
You know you can fight.
Welcome to the Stop and Listen podcast, episode number 5. We are rolling. Found some things to talk about. USA Today. Biden, the Rolling Stones, and Harrison Ford. Why older workers are just saying no to retirement. Now notice it's in the careers section. Workplace culture. It should be a relatively short article. Biden is corrupt and power hungry. He's been running for president for like 30 years. So, and the Rolling Stones and Harrison Ford, they're narcissists, as is Joe Biden. I mean, you have to be. But let's see how far they get into the article before they say that, because they could wrap that up in a couple of sentences. Oh, AARP card. In a major demographic shift, the older workforce, some 11 million Americans, have quadrupled in size since the mid-1980s, driven by the graying of the U.S. population. The share of older Americans holding a job is much greater. This is a major USA Today, a major paper that is comparing Joe Biden, the Rolling Stones, and Harrison Ford to people who have to work to get by. And there are some definitely that just work to stay busy, which is ideal, but it's insane. Now, I've seen this locally on Facebook. Fox 2 now. I'm in the outskirts of St. Louis. I live in the suburbs. It's about 40 miles to downtown from where I live, I think, or roughly. It says 15-year-old charged as an adult in fatal carjacking from January. I don't know the story. Didn't click on it. So yeah, I'm reacting to the article. I mean, the headline. But I mean, that's, you don't have to go too deep. So first of all, a 15-year-old charged as an adult in fatal carjacking from January. I'm sure that was news, and I don't recall hearing it. But you would think the governor would be flying in, be like, okay, what's going on here? What in the world could possibly go wrong where a 15-year-old would kill somebody? But it's so common. It's kind of like an emergency situation. And it's, very sad. Why don't we care more? This is what caught me here. There's not even one angry. 3 cares. Wows. 8 cries. See, people want justice. That is the one function of government we need. Keep us safe. Lock people who are dangerous away. And then we can choose what state we want to live in according to where our morals and what's important to us and, taxes and so forth. That's liberty. Just keep us safe. Stay out of our business. Salon. Paul Ryan goes off on podcast. Trump's not a conservative. He's an authoritarian narcissist. Now, I have a special kind of hate for Paul Ryan. And as a Christian man, I shouldn't say that. At one point, I thought he was like the up and coming. He was going to be the man before he became Romney's vice president, even up to then. But just a huge, like a snake, a complete snake, did not stand for anything that he said to get where he was at. Okay, Donald Trump, an authoritarian narcissist. He is not an authoritarian narcissist. He is a narcissist, but he's not authoritarian, hardly at all. It's completely just out of nowhere. Now Trump is not a conservative. He's governing conservatively, and that's what really matters. No, I don't believe that Trump and I have a whole lot in common. But I mean, I have heard. I mean, he is no matter who you are, he makes you feel important. That kind of guy. Well, I mean, that's great. But I don't know. I cannot believe we're. See, I'm going to get to a better idea. Wait till I close the show. But I mean, I can't believe at this moment looks like Trump is our best option. Holy shit. Okay. I don't know, that article doesn't really say anything. So this is awesome. So the satanic decorations they put in the state capital, I think, of Iowa, somebody did something about it. This man. What's his name? Michael Cassidy. Michael Cassidy. So here is Michael Cassidy, Christian, test pilot, Navy Reserve instructor, pilot, American First Conservative. But Cassidy, apparently he ran for state rep because it's old. Sounds like a hero to me. Sounds like a hero we don't see too often in this country. We're seeing a different kind of hero. There's actually many heroes, I believe, right now we are seeing. And this man just steps into it. I hope this isn't the last we hear of him. He turned himself in. But obviously it's not going to be much of a punishment. And he did so fully willingly, and God bless him. I came across a movie called Civil War. Now, if I spoke about the movie where there's a cyber hack and the grid goes down and it's racially charged. I've seen this, I'm like, I have not seen anything with this. I have no idea anything about it. So I'm going to...
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
That's not cool. That I don't know if you would make that movie if you love your country. So the movie has Kirsten Dunst in it. Kirsten Dunst, Spider-Man chick. Nick Offerman from Parks and Rec is the president. That's kind of interesting. And the guy from Breaking Bad, Jesse Plemons.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death.
What?
Every time I survived a war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, I don't think I'll be watching that. I know I won't be watching that. That sounds awful. They clearly know tensions are high in this country. They are trying to make people terrified of Donald Trump, and instead of just kissing his ass, and then he would just do whatever anyone would say. I mean, if you want him to be liberal, just CNN just kiss his ass. It'll work. They're trying to get people worked up. They're trying to get people scared for something. I mean, we've been warned by Klaus Schwab that cyber attack is a real threat. And then we have a movie about one. And then we got a movie about a civil war in this country. That is not loving your neighbor. To close, I'm going to cover myself as news again. I put on Twitter, X, considering all the upheaval in the world, there's one man that should be president above all others. So, who do we think? Trump? When half the country hates him? Nope. DeSantis? Nope. Not at the moment. Too much. Right now, we kind of need an alpha male. And no disrespect to DeSantis, like he's up there, but he's just not at this moment. Stay ready. You know, Attorney General. That's sounds like that might be right up your alley in the right administration. We need Jocko Willink, Navy SEAL. He has a podcast, author. Has several different types of businesses. Quite an inspiration. I mean, go if you've never heard of him, go on YouTube and type in Jocko inspiration. He's a profound man, and he's a hero. He's a decorated Navy SEAL. Actually, I don't know if he's decorated. I just assume. I'm sorry about that. But everything we have going on in the world, I mean, he has not everything, but I mean, he has first-hand experience with war. With everything going on, and he loves this country. He will do what is best for us. I fully believe. He should be the president. I don't even follow him on Twitter yet. There we go. Follow. So, I'd love to hear if you agree with me. I mean, please leave a comment if anyone. It is the most logical answer. Like, he could lead a nation. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. Let's start right now. I'm sorry, it's a. Well, we got 4 views, so maybe it'll on Twitter. I mean, it hasn't been reposted or anything yet, but hey, maybe it'll go somewhere. But that's what we can. We can. This is day 1 of the Jocko for President campaign. Unfortunately, we are starting a little late for 2024. We desperately need it, so we need to get to work, folks. So thank you. See you next time.